Have you been thinking about maybe making a career transition? Perhaps not this month, but maybe in the start of the new year. And maybe you're thinking about a career transition that is into maybe a non-traditional sort of a path. In other words, it's not a transition from one of the exact same things that you have been doing to another one of those, but just at a different organization, but really making some sort of a career trajectory change. If that's the case for you, you may also be wondering like, ugh, do I have what it takes? Do I have the confidence to make this sort of a switch? And how could I build up this confidence? And so that's what I want to talk about today. Hi, I'm Jeanette, the North Dawn coach, and I'm so glad that you are with me here. And I want to dive into this topic of how you really build up confidence for a career transition, particularly if you're thinking about something non-traditional. And when I think about that, I have kind of a picture in my head. It's a tradition sort of at this time of year. I've often gone to a nearby town, which is Monterey, California, where they, for one weekend out of the month of December, they will highlight their historic adobe houses and, some of the just historic sort of locations within the Monterey downtown area in a special tour that's at night. And the pathway between these different historic adobes that are all decorated for the holidays is this pathway that is lined with luminaries. And I don't know if you're familiar with luminaries, but it's essentially like just brown paper bags where they put a little bit of sand in the bottom, and then they put a candle in the midst of that, a little votive, and often will cut through the paper bag so the light escapes. And it's just such a beautiful way to light a path between the different locations, but it's also so helpful as a navigation method. And so I was thinking about that, the whole usage of those luminaries to light the way to the path. And it really made me think about how different kind of luminary moments or aspects can be so important to us as we think about a career transition. And so I want to talk about a couple of things in my own transition to, a non-traditional career path at this stage that was really helpful to me, and I think can be helpful to you too, as you think about like what's going to essentially light your path as you make this transition. And the first one is that as I had decided, okay, it's time for a change. I think I want to do something different. What is that different going to be? The first luminary moment for me was in identifying, okay, well, it's going to be something different, but it's going to be something that's based on real nuggets of enjoyment and satisfaction and skill set from my past. And so in my particular example, what was important was to really look at all the things that I had enjoyed over the course of my career and pull out, okay, what makes sense? What did I not only have skill in, but also found great satisfaction and joy in? And so for me, that was coaching, and in particular, the concept of like career and transitional coaching. And that was something that I had, quite a bit of years of experience with within an organization. And now, the idea, the kind of the luminary moment was to think about how do I take that and position it outside in my own practice. So that was really that first moment, lighting my path forward. Another luminary moment for me in lighting that path forward is the number of experts out there that I looked to, whether it be people on YouTube, people on the, other people on the internet with their websites and, other ways that they're communicating in LinkedIn or Facebook or Instagram or, the different sources of information out there that through their own experience, their own expertise, gave me the confidence to know, okay, this is, starting your own coaching business, that is, you're not going to be the first one to do that. And there is a way to do that. And so relying on that expertise that, yes, you can develop the confidence to move this direction, that was also, another luminary sort of a moment in the transition. And I'd say the third really big aspect, and this would be, I guess, when you really think about how these moments have shown up for me. They're multiple luminary moments, but this third category is really about meeting other entrepreneurs on their journey and leaning on one another for sharing of experience and expertise, and helping one another in that respect, but also just being together on the journey and helping each other as accountability partners, and just a friendly voice, a friendly face out there as I moved forward on that journey. And so when I really think about that picture, there are so many, lights in paper bags along the way that have lit my path forward and helped and continue to help as I navigate through this transition of, building my own business as a career coach and transitional coach at this stage. So what are those kind of luminary moments for you? What are you pulling from your own experience and your expertise, the places where you find the most joy and satisfaction in your work now? What do you want to pull forward as your luminaries there? And then who do you need to really turn to get, expert advice around how to move forward? Are there people in the particular area that you would be going into that have paved the way? Is it talking to, some sort of a career coach? Is it talking to your mentor? Talking to friends and family that might have something in common there? A whole bunch of different variety of places. And then as you move along that transitional journey, then where are you going to find those luminary supporting pieces to continue to light your journey? I'd love to carry on the conversation in comments. So, if you want to share a little bit about where you are on the journey and what you're thinking about doing, I'd love to engage with you there. I will be back in a couple of days with another video. And in the meantime, I wish you a good couple of days and take care. We'll talk soon.